So today I'm going to be finding some practice sheets for myself, put those on a stencil, and then put the stencil on the fake skin and then tattoo the fake skin, the whole ordeal. So I did find these sheets on Tattooing 101, the website, and if you just search up tattoo practice sheets or practice drills for apprentice, anything like that, you'll find some good sheets out there that can use for practice, which is how I found these. I'm just going to show you guys exactly how I was able to get them onto the stencil. First off, sorry about the noise that you'll hear in the background. There is some stuff going on outside my house and I can't get away from it. Basically what I did is printed the sheet out onto paper, and then I got my transfer paper, put the yellow on the top, and then the middle is the actual ink sheet, and then on the bottom is the paper that it goes onto. So then I took a pen or a pencil and pressed down really hard and traced every single line onto the sheet, and so by the end of it would be on that last layer, which then you can use to put the stencil stuff on and stick it to your fake skin. Okay, and here are my results. They are not that good. I think this is the fake skin that came with the XNet kit, and it's not very high quality. I could tell from how the lines were coming out. So here's like, you know, I'm still working on getting straight lines and getting good saturation, and I did this side too. And with this one I was testing a lot of different types of voltages and things like that. So I think I'm gonna do both of these sheets again actually once I get more of the fake skin, and I'm gonna do that third sheet right now. So just to show you what I did today, I actually did this first. What I really tried to focus on was keeping my fingers really close to this tip so that it was a lot easier to guide it, so that the lines weren't as shaky. So I think that helped out a lot actually. I would just say like depth and consistency for sure I need to keep working on. Then I went back to lines and started doing circles again, and I think mainly these two are probably the best circles I've done so far. Not too sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. Today I'm going to be working on gradients. I have done some gradients before, but I don't have a gray wash, and I still don't, but I'm going to attempt it anyways because I did see that you can use water if you're just doing it on practice skins. For like real skin, you have to use sterile water, and for practice skins it's okay to use regular water. So I'm just gonna do that, try to mix it as best that I can because I don't have one of those little mixers. So we'll see how far I can get with just what I have here right now. So I'm using this Wormhole black ink, lining ink. I don't know if it's gonna matter if I use the gray wash ink because I know those do exist. And this one is smooth black, halfway, a third, and a drop. And I'm gonna put some water in it and try to mix it up. And today I also got new needle cartridges. So this is a brand new mag. It is a 21 rounded mag. That's also what I'm going to use for shading because the bigger the better, basically. So I have the new mag in, and I put it to shoot about 2 millimeters, maybe 3, just about. And it is at a frequency of 8.5 on depth 3.3. So let's go ahead and get started. Here is what I have right now. I forgot to make the border before I started, so I'm gonna make a border and then use a roller mag to shade in between the line and the shading. I did end up messing it up a bit on the gradient, and my line work was not too good on this part, but other than that I think it's good for the first try, and I'm just gonna try again tomorrow until I'm happy with it. This one also took me like an hour and a half. Here's my second attempt, and I would say that it looks much better than the first. I think what I'm struggling with the most is trying to get it all the same strokes, because you can see there's like, you can see where the stroke starts and where it ends almost. That's really what I'm struggling with. I think I'm gonna watch a few more videos to try and figure it out and try again. This one took an hour and 5 minutes. I found out that you can't actually do gray wash gradients without gray wash, not just black ink. So I guess this was maybe good for like practice, I don't know. I ordered some and I ordered a mixer which should arrive, I don't know when. So right now I'm gonna work on more drills and line work with this. I am using a 9 round liner at 9.5 volts, 4.2 tension. It's probably at a depth of like 1 to 2 millimeters. What I'm definitely struggling with the most is learning how to hold the machine properly to get straighter lines, because I don't know if you saw what I was doing, but I was trying to keep my middle finger close to the needle so that it kind of gave it like a bit of support. But I think these cartridges are much longer than what I was using before, so it makes it a bit more difficult to do that. And I don't want the needle to be sticking out too much in case my finger like even goes sideways and then it's even deeper. So I'm just trying different ways of holding my hand, and hopefully I can find the right one for myself. I think so far the one I like the most is propping up the needle with my middle finger and then my ring finger and my pinky kind of cross. So it gives it a little bit of give on the top, and so not so that the needle and the cartridge are riding on the skin. So I'm still really struggling with this, especially there's the tip of putting your elbow into your rib cage and using that for stability, but it's still not, it's very uncomfortable, that position for me, and I don't think it's helping me with clear lines. I think the cleanest lines I've gotten are ones where my arm is out and onto the table, and I think I also prefer to push instead of pull lines. So I think I'm just gonna finish this column and then come back to the rest tomorrow. Okay, so I just want to give you guys a little bit of an update. Also, don't mind this mark on my face, I have no idea what it is. I was doing these on one side of this fake skin, and the more that I look at it, the more I do like some of the results, but a lot of them are really shaky. So I was kind of getting to a low point, and I was just like not really happy with how these were coming out. So I was researching like, how can I get straighter lines and be more confident with my lines? And basically what I have been doing is taking a lined sheet of paper and pen, pencil, whatever I have near me. First day I did 100 lines. I would go like 1, 2, 3, and I did 100 lines that way, and then I turned it, and then I did 100 lines like 1, 2, 3. And I found this technique from Daniel Yuck. I highly recommend to check out his videos. He has a lot of good tips on there. And before I had been doing that, I kind of hit like a rut, I guess you could say. So I don't know, I was feeling really out of it for like 2 to 3 days, and every time I tried to tattoo, it was just like I was not feeling good. So I took a bit of a break, and then I came back, and I was once again not having good results. I'm showing you just this part for a reason. So I watched that video, did the 100 lines, and I was able to get some like pretty good stars actually. I don't know, I'm proud of this. I'm like, these 2 stars especially, I'm really proud of those. Everything else definitely can still use a bit more work, but the lines are a lot less shaky than they were on this side. So I'm gonna do my lines on my piece of paper and try to get back into tattooing. So yesterday I did these guys. These ones are not that good, but I do really like how my skull and bones came out. I'm actually like really proud of that. Today I am gonna do some like little fine lines, but I think I'm gonna try it with color since I still don't have my gray wash. I'm waiting for it to come in.